Gravity Falls and Journal 3 belong to Alex Hirsch and Disney Channel. Please go support Gravity Falls and go buy Journal 3. Hello, everybody. Raspberry Barrel back at it again for us to continue and almost done with our Journal 3 readings for Gravity Falls. And once again, thank you all for your patience and support. And thank you so much for 1K. I can't believe we made it. I'm still considering if there's anything I could or want to do for this event. If you have any ideas of something we could do on a fun stream or something, let me know. Alright, so where we left off, we just got done with the chapter about Jiffany and Bipper, the Bill Dipper. And this next chapter is the last chapter we will now have from Dipper's perspective. So let's get ready. Are you ready? Let's go. Please forgive me if I stutter, hesitate, or mispronounce anything, and for any noises in the background. Let's begin. July 29th. A break in the case. I've been looking for a hint about the author's whereabouts this entire summer. But sometimes the answers are staring you right in the face. We uncovered and defeated the Society of the Blind Eye, and we owed our success to Old Man McGucket. Remember the guy I thought was just a lunatic hillbilly back during our Gobblewonker adventure? Turns out that crazy old man has a heart of gold and saved our minds. But more importantly, McGucket used to be a brilliant scientist, specifically the one who worked with the author. The F the author referred to was Fiddleford McGucket, and he could be the key to unraveling the big mystery of Gravity Falls, if he can get his mind and memories back. There are encouraging signs, although he still does seem to be talking to raccoons. Mabel and I have hope, and we are glad to have made a new friend. Just returned from our second trip to the future, and I'd be happy to never go back. There again. The freakiest part of the whole experience? Time, baby. Apparently, in the future, this guy rules the entire planet with a chubby, dimpled fist. In the year 20712, everyone obeys him. All schools pledge allegiance to him, and he gums to death anybody who causes him trouble. A booming voice, surprisingly eloquent for a baby, although still says Pasquetti and Liberty. Laser eyes that can zap you into dust, easily distracted by jingling keys though. Can't walk, instead floats in this strange hover diaper, which seems to be able to control the rotation of the earth. Drinks cosmic milk out of the bottle, the size of a skyscraper. When he is burped, it measures on the Richter scale. Cute, sausagey fingers that will destroy you. He can be strangely merciful when he's not going into a tantrum or making his citizens fight to death over a time wish. He gave Blendon his job back before retiring to nap for 2,000 years. I'm sure he just meant 20 minutes. He's also responsible for Seuss getting the Infinity Pizza. A slice of pizza that Seuss, and only Seuss, can keep eating forever. Regeneration. Acquired by Blendon during Globnar, don't ask. Anyone can take a bite, but it will only regenerate after Seuss has eaten it. This is why it can't solve world hunger. Only Seuss's mouth has the magic. Did I really just write that? Seuss can ask for different toppings and the pizza will obey. I don't know how the pizza can understand him with his mouth full. Seuss is building the pizza a triangular carrying case made out of sandalwood and leather. Looks like he's carrying the world's tiniest, most triangular ukulele. It may be infinite, but it's also kind of greasy. Seuss should have also asked for infinite napkins. Agree, Stan. Love potions. Mabel here. Dipper asked me to write about love potions because he's busy hanging out with the teens while they all try to cut their overpriced woodstick admission wristbands off with a hacksaw. Some things to know before you try to use love potions. Love is powerful. It made a snake fall in love with a badger, and they're like natural enemies. Anti-love potions seem awful. I tasted a little bit of it, and it tasted like tears. Runny mascara and day-old ice cream, eaten right out of the tub. No thanks, Buster. Wow, I just read the fine print and discovered something crazy. It turns out love potion isn't forever. It only lasts 3 hours. After that, it ain't true love. Your match will end. I guess it's more of a nudge than anything. I wonder how the Snatcher is doing. Wait a minute. It's been 10 hours and Tambry and Robbie are still making out. I can see them out the window. It's totally gross, but it means their love is actually real. Maybe I am a great matchmaker after all. I guess love is a mystery. Except to Grunkle Stan. He says the only true love is the love of money. Nightmare Head. This is what comes from Stan's love of money. I eat kids. This terrifying Gravity Falls oddity was created by Stan for once. He scared a large crowd of people with this thing, thinking that all press is good press. After this horror show crashed, Blubs and Durland shot at it for about 10 minutes to make sure it was dead. Then children stomped on it and spat on its face. On the bright side, Robbie's parents seemed delighted by it. They creep me out almost as much as the head. Nope, call me crazy, but I keep thinking I'm seeing those government agents everywhere. Maybe I just feel guilty for letting them be eaten by zombies. Category 11 Ghost. Demonic Vengeance Spectre. So you remember how the author thought there were only 10 categories of ghosts? Turns out he was way wrong. You think you've seen true terror? Check out this flannel phantom. Axe stuck in his head from injury 150 years ago. Can pull it out and drag it along the ground to make your skin crawl. Fiery beard changes from blue to red depending on how intense his bloodlust is at any given moment. Aside from woodification powers, he can also make taxidermy do his bidding. Good thing he wasn't in the Mystery Shack. I would not have wanted to see Stan's displays come to life. This ghost sure loved to talk, mainly about his backstory with the Northwest and how they deserve to be haunted. Except for Pacifica. The only thing stranger than meeting this ghost was discovering that Pacifica has some good inside. Sure, she's spoiled and mean and makes this weird face when she's annoyed, but she ended up saving me and half the town. I guess despite all her parents' attempts to make her awful, there's hope for her after all. They ring a bell to call her like a butler and punish her with groundings and credit card cut-offs when she disobeys. She also looks kind of okay in this evening dress, I guess. Crossed out. And I guess when she hugs you, she smells like champagne and flowers, and am I crazy or was there some vibe going on? That's all crossed out. The important thing is that Pacifica discovered the lumber ghost weakness. Trapping him in a silver mirror is only a temporary solution. Only a blood relative of the cursed family can defeat the specter by making amends for their family's past crimes. Pacifica showed real bravery, man. Still getting over it. Update. Crazy thought, but I just noticed that this picture from Wendy's house looks a strange amount like the ghost. Could the spirit have been a corduroy? Next page. Stan has been arrested. Okay, that happens all the time, but this time it's serious. Remember those government agents? Turns out they're alive and they've been watching us. They say Stan stole a bunch of radioactive waste and is using it to power a doomsday machine, like some kind of supervillain. The Stan I know has never had any evil plan beyond annoying tourists. But the more I think about it, the more I begin to wonder if Stan is hiding something. I mean, Stan has lied to us every single day since we got here. Even more troubling, last night McGucket said that the repaired laptop was showing signs of some dangerous machinery that was about to go off. Is this all connected? Who's telling the truth? I wish there was just one adult out there who would play it straight with me, who would tell me the truth and not lie because they think I'm too young to handle what's going on in this town. I've caught monsters, defeated ghosts, survived demonic possessions, and yet still no one takes me seriously enough to be honest with me. And now Mabel and I are trapped in protective custody, being driven to who knows where by Agent Trigger, who keeps staring at us with his weirdly intense eyes. Oh no, he just saw my journal. I hope he doesn't The journal gets taken away. Classified. This piece of evidence was taken into custody by Agent Jeff Trigger. Case number 212618. For immediate shipment to warehouse B51. Note, book may have evidence into the true identity of Stanford Pines. Note, Stanford is in custody and will soon be taken to our superiors for questioning. Note, my hair looks good today. Justin's Gentleman Gel is really working for me. Note, we're totally gonna get raises for this. No one will ever forget the bust we've done today. And then the next couple pages are blank. And that's where we'll be ending our chapter today. Bum, bum, bum. And that is the end of the tales written by Mabel, Dipper, and Seuss. From here on out, they don't have the journal, but there's still more. Wow, and that was a great chapter. I really like this chapter because it does give us more of our thoughts on like how Dipper sees McGucket. It also tells us a little more information about Time Baby. The Infinity Pizza. I love this chapter that just gives us the answers. Like the Infinity Pizza is only infinite for Seuss. Like that, these were some questions we had during the show. But the pizza, only Seuss can make it infinite. If anyone else takes a bite, it doesn't come back. And the love potions. I love the fact even more that they tell us that it only works for 3 hours. Because that was one of the things that I did not like that much about that episode, was that Mabel used a love potion on them and didn't take it back because they seemed to be in love. And I thought that she was like forcing them to be in love. But this chapter clarifies that the love potion wore off. So if they were still in love after that time, then it was actual, real. And then also, I love that I'm pretty sure this was the first Gravity Falls book to come out, so this was the first time that we really got, like, in writing, Dipper might like Pacifica. And I look forward to our next Gravity Falls book, so we can explore that further. So yeah, I think this chapter was really fun. And then we get to see what Dipper is writing right before the journal is taken away, and we get this nice little thing. So it's an overall really cool chapter. So thank you guys for listening. I know you're all excited to get to the next chapters. I am too. The only thing I'm worried about is the handwriting and how hard it's going to be to read it, but I can do it. So thank you guys for listening. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.